What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Just Drinking live on Wednesday night, and it's Hurricane Party Edition.
Special edition.
And because it's a special edition, we're 2 minutes early to the party.
We are.
For all the times we're 1 minute or 2 minutes late. We're 2 minutes early
Surprise!
tonight. Surprise. You never know what we're going to do. So we're all geared up and ready to go.
I'm excited.
We're going to be debuting some
I've
of
never
our
been to
best,
a hurricane party before. Have you? Huh?
We're going to be debuting some of our best hurricane party items that we think that every hurricane party needs. And we as Iowans...
But we are from Iowa.
We as Iowans are obviously the most qualified to answer this question. So we're going to be going through some of the essentials that you're going to need at your hurricane party as we go.
And we'll do it slow so you can take notes. Because this is like a service channel. You know, we're trying to help everyone out there. Mm-hmm. Be prepared.
The Weather Channel thought about picking us up.
I know.
You know, we're still waiting to hear back. Yeah. Maybe on the next one, but not this one.
Not Nicole.
We're waiting.
Not Nicole.
Yep. So we got a few people joining us. Welcome in. As always, guys.
Welcome.
As you guys are coming in, let us know you're here in the comments. Please give us a thumbs up. It does help more people know that we are living through the hurricane in Iowa safely.
Riding the storm out.
We're marked safe. But no, please hit that thumbs up button. It does help more people know that we're out here telling all kinds of stuff.
And it doesn't even cost you anything.
It doesn't. And we really appreciate
it.
It means a lot to us. So we really appreciate that. As well as check out those links down below. We've got the Rum Club down there that we're delivering rum, meeting monthly, having really cool stuff sent out to them. So you definitely want to get involved. Go check out the Rum Club down there. We have the Facebook group you got to be a part of. Just Drinking After Hours for all the extras when we're not on the YouTube. So you got to join over there. A lot of great stuff. People sharing stuff and recipes and articles in there. So it's a lot of fun as well as the TikTok, the Instagram, and all the other good links that are down there as well. And our bar tools that are down there as well. So I just wanted to make sure housekeeping. I got to do it every time. You guys know I got to, right? I got to get it all out there so that everybody knows. But I appreciate you guys being here. We're also going to be talking about a couple of rum articles. One of them being the 12 best rums to use in a rum and coke, according to Forbes magazine.
Oh, according to Forbes.
According to Forbes, not us, but Forbes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this into the
save
Facebook
your
group
hate mail
because it's not us. It's not us. Not ours.
Send it to Forbes.
So that's gonna be included in some of the rum news tonight. So let us know you're here in the comments. Let us know if you're drinking. What are you drinking? If you guys are in Florida right now and the hurricane is hitting and you are having a hurricane party and we're a part of it, make sure to let us know that you're safe, what you guys are doing, how that's going. Safe. Obviously, if you're not safe, get off of the YouTube. Please, this is the only time I'm ever going to say this. Do not watch our channel if you are in danger of a hurricane.
No.
This is not the show you should be watching. You should be doing so many more important things.
Bad life choices there.
So we know we're really exciting, but you have to miss an episode if there's a hurricane wherever it is you're living.
Need to be safe. Stay safe.
It makes sense. So we're going to be talking about some items. So let's hit some comments as you guys are hitting some thumbs ups. Thank you for you that have been doing that.
Hey, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep myself hydrated here.
You better keep yourself hydrated. So let me hit a couple comments and we're going to hit what we're drinking. Does that make work?
Yep.
So let's see. We got Drums and Rums in the house. Welcome, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Greg is here. Are you making drinks with ranch dressing? Haha. Well, a sneak peek, Paul. Greg. Ooh, we'll see what happens. We got Resurrection Paranormal. Mike, great to hear from you. Just talked with Mike this last week. Had a great time with Mike. I'm glad that you could be here.
Guy.
Jeremy's in the house. Hello, Jeremy. You didn't have to work today.
Huh?
Not working today. I
thought you might join us tonight.
I like it. I need to get some chili for dinner and get a drink. Yes, you do, Greg. You gotta do both those things. I miss the sandy beaches of Iowa already. Mike, I know. Once you leave the sandy beaches of Iowa, but right now they are better. It was 71 today here.
71.
And pretty nice. We had some sun.
It was pretty nice.
And there wasn't a hurricane.
No hurricane.
Already we're doing better. Than our southern friends. So this is why I promote the sandy beaches of Iowa. Let's see. So we got some good conversations going down here. Run away. I love it. Hello, Terry. Glad you can make it. Phil, Bacardi Ocho, Sherry Cass. Excellent. Love it. Nice. Hello. 9 degrees here where I'm working. That sounds very chilly. I'm glad that we are in the warm weather of Iowa, the 71 and sunny today. Although I will say, we are heading to Miami Rum Fest on Friday, and it is supposed to be 30 degrees as a high, like 34 degrees as a high.
When we leave here.
When we leave. and then the lows are like around the teens, like
they're in the
mid-teens while we're
Yes.
gone those 3 days.
Hey, we're gone.
So we're going to be gone for the first cold weather of Iowa. So we're kind of pumped about that. We're shucky darns, right? Darn. So we're excited about that. So without further ado, Royer, what do you got in the glass tonight?
What do I have this evening, Robert? I have a little bit of Just Rum maple wood rested.
Wood maple rested.
Maple wood rested. I've already had a couple.
Wood maple.
Well, I'm so excited
the proper
about
term.
Yes.
As they would say on Jeopardy, it is wood maple.
Wood maple rested.
I don't know if it works that way.
Maple wood rested. Just Rum.
Love it,
baby.
Awesome. So I got special tonight. I worked up a drink. I decided for a hurricane party, it's essential that you have a more fun drink. Now, what you might be thinking is, well, obviously he's got a hurricane in the glass. Wrong. So
wrong.
What I have decided to concoct tonight is one of my first ever cocktails on the show, which consisted of two ingredients. What's actually three, but two for me, is what I like to call a really bad day at the beach. And what I did here is I put 2 parts Doc Brown's really bad rum with 1 part pineapple orange juice from Dole, and I made what basically comes out as a rum mimosa, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's
Question.
I don't know if I'm taking questions from you.
Question.
What
is that? An aged pineapple orange juice?
Yes, it has been aged for at least 3 weeks in the bar here.
Very cool.
So it's in a can, so the aging process doesn't really give it much flavor. It's more tinny.
Tinny.
That's that Dole effect, right?
Yeah, that Dole effect.
Dole
I've heard of that too.
Real thing.
Dole effect.
I'm sure. So, it is what it is. So we like that. Yes. So we got some delicious drinks. So I obviously made a little bit of what I call really bad day at the beach.
And I've sampled that, and that is actually very
yummy. It's very yummy.
Very good.
And you can heighten or lower it depending on what you like, how powerful you like it, but it blends really nicely with that. Doc's has got that cinnamon kind of spin on it, that delicious, like a little bit of sweetness with the pineapple orange juice really makes it very mimosa-like. So it's very delicious. I like it.
It does taste a lot like a mimosa.
Right? All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Drinking some of the finest Caribbean black tots. Ooh, like
very
it, Paul.
Nice.
Jeremy loves the shirt. I'm still at work, though, just taking a break.
Oh, man.
Don't they know there's a hurricane going on?
You got a party to go to?
You got a party to be at.
Come on.
That's just, no, we can't have that. Just show this to your bosses.
What's your boss's number? I'll call him. I'll call him right now. We're on the phone. Give us his number. We're waiting.
We're waiting for the number. So let's see what we got here. Our highs are in the teens this week, single-digit lows. Jeremy, woo! We see, this is why we're so warm here. Bob Dole. Just saying, you got the
Who put that?
Paul, you're just ready to go. Just saying hi, my friends. Mark says, this is Mark who works with Matt. Bourbon isn't me, so I'm going to have a shot number 5 and beer number 2. I'm behind schedule. You guys rock. Mark, you rock. We're glad that you're here. Thank you for sharing.
Thanks for joining us.
I'm glad you're having a delicious beverage tonight. Yeah. We love to hear it.
That's awesome.
Let's talk about some essential items that you need in a hurricane.
Yes.
I've hurricane party.
We need to be prepared for the hurricane.
Both the hurricane and the party, but a combination of the two.
Yeah. So it's always a good idea to have plenty of bottled water. Okay?
Oh, that's not what I thought you were going to say. There's water in this stuff.
We have to hit,
this stuff is distilled, with water. A lot of it.
Well, that is true.
So, I mean, does this count?
Well, okay, so it does because this is the water that I brought.
Awesome.
Right? And
did you bring more? Or is that quarter drinking bottle of water what we have for the ration?
That's it.
Perfect. We're going to be
because I kind of figured we have plenty of rum.
have plenty of rum. So
we have plenty of.
This is great. Every hurricane party, you got to stay hydrated. So
you just have at least some water.
Make sure
right?
some water. We're not clarifying. You have to dictate how much water that is. But have some.
I thought this would be enough for us.
Have some. We have some. We have a 3/4 bottle of water for the 2 of us for this hurricane party, and it is going to be plenty sufficient.
It will. Guaranteed.
I can't.
We'll probably have some left over.
We also have ice. So I mean,
we do have ice.
We basically have the same thing. There's clear ice.
I mean, yes.
In these,
I feel like I'm just
we're doing good.
I'm hydrating here.
So that's great. So I'm glad that we have some water.
Right. So we've got some water.
So we covered water. What else do we need for our hurricane
the
party?
way we do things here in Iowa. So yeah, we've got the weather radio.
Smart.
In case the electric goes out.
What are we gonna do without electricity?
Right? The bad thing is, so yeah, this doesn't work.
Oh,
it's not working.
A broken one.
Yeah, we have a broken one because here in Iowa, typically what we do is we'll go outside and stand, watch the tornadoes come in.
That's true. That is true.
That's not a lie.
And
that's
here's
what we do.
When you're in a hurricane party and the hurricane hits really hard, or for us, it'd be a tornado or a derecho, I guess, which can happen now, whatever. Anywho, you need something to tinker with. You don't want to be bored. If you're feeling like tinkering or fixing something.
Why would you grab a working radio?
When you can have a broken one that you can have the satisfaction of fixing for your friends and impressing them in front of them.
Oh, yeah.
So obviously we've covered one of the most important aspects of this party.
The really nice thing, too, is look, it doesn't even take batteries. You charge this, which is really helpful if the electricity goes out.
It's super helpful.
I know, right?
Super helpful.
I know.
Listen, I will tell you one thing, though. The rum never goes down without electricity. So you're good to go there. So you don't have to worry about any of that. Absolutely. But obviously, like I said, we're covering the radio, a broken one to impress your friends that you fix it in front of them. They're going to be like, wow, you're so great. And you're going to be like, I know. Wow. Why do you think I'm here? Dang. You're welcome. So
you saved us all.
This is especially cool if you go to someone else's hurricane party and you flex it at them that you brought this broken radio and fix it in front of them. Super cool aspect.
Steal the party right away from them.
I love it. So we got Phil saying rum, Coke, beef jerky, and ramen soup. Those are all great things.
Very good things.
All great things.
Very good things. So in honor of the hurricane party this evening, I actually brought us a little hurricane proof.
Hurricane proof.
Right? There's not a whole lot.
Well, there's been a lot of hurricanes this year, guys. We've been working through the hurricane proof.
We have.
So if we keep having these hurricanes all the time, like what do you do in Florida? Like,
I know.
Do you guys?
Wasn't it just 3 weeks ago that?
I don't get it. Don't you guys have to sacrifice some beach balls or something to the ocean and then it stops throwing hurricanes at you? Like, I don't understand. I just don't get it. So. All right, so we got a couple items on the list. Yep. We got water, we got the broken radio, and we've covered why it needs to be broken.
Yep.
What is the third item that we need to have at this hurricane?
I'm going to say that right there.
This right here?
Yep, that right there.
This is very important, especially if you're Iowa-born or Midwestern-born.
Right here.
Is you got to have a giant bottle of ranch.
A giant bottle.
Not a regular
just a
size,
tiny bottle,
but a big one.
Squeezy packets.
Now, you got to have this for a lot of reasons.
Big bottle.
One, you're going to be eating lots of snacks, and we eat ranch with everything. We eat it with vegetables, celery, carrots, broccoli, all take ranch. We eat it with pizza, wings, chicken, any type of meat, really.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich one time.
There you go. We are dipping it in everything. And think about how many snacks you're going to be going through. Oh, yeah. I mean, I've dipped cheese into ranch before.
It's like its own food group.
Yeah, so you got to have a big bottle. Make sure that you have that on hand.
If you want it to last.
Now,
you can spare yourself on the water.
Hold on.
But don't
not the ranch.
Not the ranch.
Extra big bottle of ranch. And here's the thing. I know what you're thinking, guys. You're over there and you're like, I'm not Midwestern. I didn't grow up in Iowa. I don't need this big bottle of ranch. But see, that's where you're wrong. Because never assume that your neighbors or your fellow party mates are not from the Midwest.
Right.
And if you are carrying that bottle of ranch while they're partying with you, massive clutch. Once again, a flex move, guy.
You want to show them that you care.
You're right? So, I mean, we're covering all the things here for you to not only be prepared, but look cool in front of all of your friends.
This again is like an educational channel.
That's what we're
just
really
trying to help
working
you
towards.
learn
PBS.
more about the Midwest.
Right. Also, let me just bring up a fact that I think everybody can see an item that you need during a hurricane party. And that is said umbrella hat. Look, there's going to be a moment where
you might lose the roof.
You want to
keep the party going.
Is coming in.
Yep.
And what are you going to do if you're wearing a fancy hat like Royer? That's just going to blow away. But if you're strapped in to an umbrella hat, not only will you be prepared, but you will stay dry. Or at least this area of your face will be mostly dry. So you're going to look super smart once again, flexing on all your friends who are just wet in the rain as the roof blows off. And you're just going to be like, I told you guys, you got to have an umbrella hat. So a must need essential. If anything, keep it in the back pocket until the roof blows off. That way you can wear a fancy hat like Royer. And when the roof blows off, you can swap it out for the more functional hat. Being prepared, preparedness.
You got to be prepared.
It makes total sense. Super chats for shots of ranch. Paul, no. You and your super chats. I got to disable super chats. You guys try to make us do some weird stuff with the super chats. And we've done, I think, all of them up to this point. But I will say, if you're going to super chat, let's keep it reasonable. Mom's already joined us over here looking at me like I'm an absolute weirdo.
We're having a hurricane party.
We're having
She's
a hurricane
joining us.
party. So she's bringing in.
Oh,
good.
Very
Thank you.
Another nice thing.
So Mom has brought us.
Oh, come on, you gotta join us.
Mom has brought.
There.
She's running. She's like, I don't want to stand next to you guys.
Look.
what is wrong with you?
Absolutely everything is wrong with us. Thank you for asking. So as we
Aren't you
continue,
gonna join us? Come on.
it is.
It's not.
It's a hurricane party. Mom doesn't
party.
get it, guys. I don't know why she doesn't understand. She's left. She officially has disowned us and decided to not talk to us.
But she did drop.
But she did bring us something important
Yes.
for every hurricane party. Another key item that you guys want to make sure.
Keep everybody safe.
Royer?
Sanitizing wipes.
Who calls them sanitizing wipes?
Hand sanitizer wipes.
Like,
there we go.
they're just like cleaning wipes or wet wipes. Like, what I mean, clean.
But
like,
it says right here, it says kills 99.9%.
it's just really weird
of
the
most
way you
germs.
said it.
And what is with that 0.1%?
Well, because
like,
you can't
that
kill
must
all
be
the
like
germs.
one badass germ, right?
It is. There's always one in every bunch, right? There's a
Right.
bunch. But you got to have the wipes. Why? Because you guys know as well as we do, there's going to be one of two things at your hurricane party. The first one is going to be your kids running around.
Oh yeah.
And you know
they're
they're going to be wiping their noses from the sniffles.
grabbing snacks
and touching
hot wings,
stuff and
touching the ranch.
Okay, well, I don't know if that applies. Don't wipe the wet wipes on the ranch and the food, but they're going to be touching other things, and you got to sanitize that stuff for everybody. Or, on the other hand, you're going to have that friend that you really love. Maybe it's your brother-in-law. I know mine is. And he's just getting his grease fingers all over everything. He's got ranch fingers.
Shout out, Jesse.
He's been having ranch fingers and stuff, and he's also touching everything, you know? And you're like, come on, man. And you got to have those wipes to clean it up. So another essential item for your hurricane party. I'm just saying. Are you leaving Mom at home? We are leaving Mom at home for Miami when we go to Miami Rum Fest. We are. Butt wipes. Those are super important for any time during and not during a hurricane
They're just
party.
important all the way around.
That you should just always have those, guys. That's just a must. Can you make a rum/ranch salad dressing? I don't know why you couldn't. I mean, you just mix it in.
Good.
I'd say we do it. We can make a glaze. I don't know.
Oh, that'd be delicious. A glaze on a chicken.
I love it. Right? Let's see here. Beans or no beans, Greg? Oh, into the chili. Got some chili going on. Tonight it starts with a rum mule cocktail with my chili. I love it. A ranch incense. I love it. So, yes. So, we got all kinds of stuff going on here.
One last thing.
We got another thing. Is it the last one? Are we on the last one?
We have flashlights.
Oh, we got the essentials, right? Flashlights.
Right. We got flashlights that actually work.
AAA batteries, AA batteries.
These are D-cell.
Don't carry extra D cells. You don't need extra. Those are super powerful. They're obviously going to work the entire time.
And I love this one.
Yeah. Oh God, the light of Jesus.
Because you can see around corners on this one.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because if you want to make your party guests feel that Jesus has come for them, you can just shine them in the eyes with that, and they'll just feel like they're already there. So all part. Before we get to that, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. We're giving you all the essentials for a great hurricane party. I mean, come on.
Making notes.
I mean, even if you're just picking up one extra item that you're like, I need that at my hurricane party.
I didn't think of that.
Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button.
Guys.
We are just trying to help you guys out.
We are.
And make sure that you guys are safe and having a good time.
Right.
So, with that being said, Royer, what is our final item on our hurricane party list?
Well, we didn't bring much water.
Yes.
I mean, we brought enough what we thought
we could get by. And there's some in the rum.
Right. So,
Iowa water. So the way this reads, you guys read it as Busch Light. We see it as Iowa water. So that's what it sounds like to us. If you guys are looking to stay hydrated, you got to have the Busch Light on hand. Now, again, I know what you're thinking. Robert and Royer, I am a Bud Light guy. I am a Michelob Ultra guy. I drink fancy craft beers that are not going to be like heathens, like the Busch Light, right? And here I am to say again, you don't want your friends drinking all your nice beer.
No.
You don't want them into that. And also, even though they may not like it, if it's a hurricane party, they're gonna drink it. Like, they need water. They're staying hydrated. Also, if they're from the Midwest, 3 out of 4 people of the Midwest pretty much survive on this. So they're going to be
This is what they go for.
This is absolutely an essential survival item.
Mice
so,
and cheese,
I mean,
Midwesterns, and Bush Light.
You've just saved a Midwesterner's life who has never experienced a hurricane
oh,
before.
thank you.
That's what I'm saying. It just makes total sense. So obviously we have all the best items. I can't think of any other better items that I would have.
I think we got everything covered.
I think we covered it.
You know, everybody should be safe.
Let us know if we missed anything. If you guys think we're missing something in our hurricane party pack, let us know. I think we're going to start bulking it together in boxes and selling hurricane party packs.
Oh, that would be awesome.
And just putting all of these items in it for people to just buy all at once to save you guys the multiple trips everywhere. I mean, it just makes sense. It does.
It would probably be an empty can of Bush Light.
An empty can of Bush Light. Why? I mean, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Just this gift certificate for like $2 off your Bush Light. It's absolutely fantastic. So, obviously, in honor of the hurricane, we're going to have a little bit of hurricane proof going into the drinks tonight. So, right here, we got a little bit left. Give me your glass. Let's get it done.
Are we going to do?
We're going to do a shot of some hurricane proof.
Okay.
Because we are in a hurricane right now.
I know we are.
Spirit.
Not spirit.
Not us, because I mean we're in the sandy beaches of Iowa.
And let's be
71
clear.
degrees.
You know, I know the hurricanes are very serious business, and we are not trying to make fun of the situation, but we're trying to add a little bit of entertainment
and have some fun. I don't know what's entertaining. These are essential items, Royer.
I'm just saying.
Are you trying to say that our items are not as important?
Oh, this is no joke.
Well, if they're offended, that offends me because I have put a lot of work into this list of items.
I know.
Don't offend me.
I'm
a very serious individual who takes his rumming and partying very seriously.
Bush Light and Ranch, and we're going to go home.
That's right. That is right. So we got the hurricane proof. If you guys are doing a drink along with us, we hope you guys are staying safe today, having some fun, enjoying some time, and we appreciate you guys hanging out with us on this Wednesday. So tasty.
One of the things I really like about this,
one of them,
other than their product,
is
the fact that they give a percentage back to hurricane victims.
Yes, I agree with that. So they do a little hurricane
relief. You know, we don't really, you know, kind of talk about some of the big brands that are out there like Cruisin', but I do like the fact that they are trying to give back a little bit to hurricane victims.
Yep. So let's see what we got here. Rick, oh, I love it. Mixed Rum Dog Millionaire with ranch dressing and a complete meal.
Oh my.
It's hot dogs, pickles, and ranch. Yeah. It's the American
You don't
way.
need anything more.
And rum. I mean, I don't know.
It's like a survival kit in a bottle.
It really is. You just one bottle gets you there. Roger, you're so right. You're so right. Paul says center of the hurricane hitting 20 miles north of us right now. Man, Paul, stay safe. Make sure that you're staying dry. And we wish you guys nothing but the best. We know that it just turned into a Category 1 hurricane. We know you guys already just got hit with another hurricane, which is absolutely ridiculous. We got to sacrifice more beach balls next year. I'm just saying, we want to keep you guys safe.
To the hurricane gods.
To the hurricane gods. I think
more beach balls.
I think that's how it works. We got to get more beach balls.
To the dollar store and grab some more beach balls.
I mean, I'm just saying. I think that's what we got to do. Where did you get the Lemon Heart rum? I've been trying to find the 151 version for a long time. Where did we pick up that? Was that in Illinois? Did we pick up the Lemon Heart in Illinois?
Yeah.
We're going to double check real quick for you, Greg, and see if we can find that for you real quick. We know it's in Florida. We know it's sold a lot of areas. I don't know that Iowa. It might be Iowa, though, because we do have a liquor store that carries some unique items. And so it could have been.
I got to fact check.
He's going to fact check it real quick and figure that out. What are you? You're getting awfully close to some. What are you? What is?
Get out of there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get out of there. Get out of there. Just because it's a hurricane party. What happens at the hurricane party stays at the hurricane party. But I still don't want it to happen at the hurricane party. So get out of here.
Yeah,
so
whatever.
I got myself a lasting drink of my really bad day at the beach. If you guys haven't shared yet, let us know what you're drinking, and we appreciate you guys being here. While he's looking that up, you're looking up the Lemon Heart rum that we just posted today. That was today's video.
Joke.
If you guys haven't watched today's video, be sure that after this, you go check out today's review. It was a really great review. We did one on the Lemon Heart and Son.
Well, let's be fair.
Blackpool.
I mean, let's be fair. Okay, I feel like I have really unbiased opinion on this. But
Do you?
I kind of feel like most of our, well, okay, I'll just say it. All of our reviews are pretty damn good.
They're all good. They're so good. You got to watch all of them. I love it.
Just not the early ones.
Right.
Don't watch the early ones.
Phil, hi ho! I love it. I love that we're yelling. So let's talk about this year's winners of the Caribbean Rum Awards. So this is held in the Caribbean. They do this every year. So we had the Rum Awards, including their best rum. So I'm going to talk about their runner-up and their best rum that they have. So they had 7 rum experts from across the world. They judged a spread of rums and new releases. The applicants were limited down to 59 finalists of rum across 8 categories. And so they had all these different rums that they had brought in to crown the world's best rum. Now, this is no easy task, and it's going to change every year. And it's obviously palates are going to change, even the judges, right? Like it's always going to change. So we never get caught up on when you watch a top 10. That's why our top 10 videos of the year are always different, and it's just of that year. Because with palates changing and everything, it's impossible for us to make a top 10 all time. So again, this is just their for this year, what their best rum of the world is and what they're talking about coming up here. So the rum brand runner-up this year was the Flor de Cana. So Flor de Cana was the runner-up for the best rum.
Which one?
For their best rums. They actually, in this article, for some reason, it was the V. Generosianus 30-year expression. So it's their 30-year.
Okay.
I obviously said the Generosianus.
Yep.
Very exactly how you pronounce it. So that was Flor de Cana that made the runner-up.
I feel like you were so close.
I know.
Right.
That was exactly right. And that was the runner-up this year, second place. And I believe, if I remember right, that is the second year in a row that they have placed second place, which, even though they're second, not a bad gig to be in the top 2 for 2 years in a row. That's pretty awesome. So they're really shooting for that number 1 spot, but they landed in number 2 again. However, we did have a number 1 come in, and it's a rum we have not had. And we have not had access to this one. But it is called a rum Nicon. Is how
Do they have a picture?
I have a picture. They don't have a picture, but I have a picture. So
Let's see.
it was their 21-year aged expression, and it's a little blurry. So I pardon my blurriness. I didn't take this photo, but this is what the bottle looks like. It is a rum agricole. It is out of Martinique. And it is, I believe, the second year in a row that a Martinique rum has won the top rum of the year. So a different brand, but still the same country. So this was their 21-year expression, took number 1. So if you guys are ever out shopping, you're in the Caribbean, you're out looking, and you see this rum Nicon brand, just remember their 21-year
I knew it
was what you knew. You knew something.
I knew it.
It's incredible. So just letting you guys know kind of what's going on with all of that. So you knew it. So what is it, Royer? Where is the Lemon Heart found?
You will find that at Central City Liquors in Des Moines, Iowa.
Des Moines, Iowa. So it is in Iowa. We got it in Iowa.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So, Greg, if you do head down to Des Moines, they actually have some pretty good liquor stores down there that carry a good variety. And Central City is the one that I found that actually carries about the best variety down there in Des Moines. Also, I want to say that Bootleg and Barzini's in Coralville, Iowa, they actually have a very good assortment. Last time I was there, anyhow, they had a very good assortment. And we actually have another liquor store here locally that actually they do a pretty good job of bringing in some of the more unusual rum.
The best part about the one here, and we're going to get real Iowa on you guys for a second if we haven't already, is that our liquor store...
Bush Fighting Ranch hasn't done it for you. We'll get there.
We got it right now. Our liquor store here in Iowa that brings in the best rum selection for our area is a former gas station that no longer sells gas and is now just a convenience store for a campground in our county. Has the best rum selection of anyone.
Yes, around this area. Yes,
I don't know how else to
actually
explain
do.
that.
I mean, to be honest with you, they probably have a good 50 or 60 different rums there.
From way different areas,
Yes.
a big outstretch.
Yes.
Like it is not the normal stuff that you find.
Nope.
And that's what's awesome. And yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, they
It's crazy.
special order the stuff.
We actually just located.
try.
We located the Sherry Cast Don Papa over
Yep.
there. What are the odds of all the places like
And
that came in?
One of the things that you will find there now is Doc Brown's Really Bad Rum.
Boom, they got it all. They
You're
got
welcome,
everything. Yeah, we're getting it everywhere. So, Chris, Paul's asking Paul, what does one drink while sheltering from a hurricane? I've never experienced one, and I'm not 100% sure these guys have the tips perfected. Chris,
What? Really?
What?
I'm not sure.
I mean, I thought we had a stronger bond than this.
I'm not sure
Chris.
how I feel about that.
I felt like we
That's
were
such
closer.
criticism. Oh my
Man.
goodness!
I felt like our tips were really good. Hurts. It's right here in the
I brought the
fields.
water.
We have water, and we have a secondary thing of water, a Busch Light. I mean, obviously, Phil says, is Busch Light really beer? It's backup water, is what it is.
It really is.
It's the backup
when you compare
water.
it. When you compare it to the rest of the items in the bar,
Right?
yeah, it's backup water.
Beer is typically essential, right? Paul knows. Rum is typically essential. You got to have all
There
of
you
it.
go.
They nailed it with the Busch. Good job, guys. Right? See, we're doing things. We're doing it. I love it.
Making differences
I
for
love
everyone.
Let's see here. I once watched my drunk, stoned neighbor out shuddering up in the middle of a storm. Nice. You know, there's no better time to board up your house than in the middle of the storm that they told
Nope.
you was coming for weeks. So, you know, why do it ahead of time when you can just be out there with your cool umbrella hat,
Right?
experiencing it full on? I love it. You see here. Let's see here. You need the owner on the show. Throw him some love. I don't know which person you're referring to. I don't know, but let's see here. Did you sell tickets to that? That's what you should have for that of them putting up the shutters. I absolutely agree. So Mrs. Doc is here.
Hey.
Glad that you can make it. So to reemphasize, I need another can. But I
Okay.
have created a new
We got
Doc
you.
Brown's drink real
We got
quick.
you.
I'm just going to spit it
yeah.
out because Mrs. Doc is here.
You got to write this down.
This is a
This
really
is
bad.
a really good one.
This is no.
What?
It's a really bad.
It's a
one.
really
It's
bad
a really bad one. So it's a really bad day at the beach, and all it takes is two things. You have this tin-aged Dole pineapple orange juice, 100% though, 100% pineapple orange juice. Don't get the 90% because the other
No.
10% is.
Or even the 98%.
Yeah, don't do that. You
Yeah,
don't want
don't
to
do
find
that.
out what the other
Splurge
10%
for the
is.
full
100%. You
Yeah.
have to get it right.
You splurge for that.
And
one.
you do 2 shots of Doc Brown's really bad rum, and then you
Well, show
pour
them the bottle.
and you pour a
She
half.
may not have ever seen the bottle.
That's true. We have this one. This is the Iowa version.
Yeah. I don't know if Mrs. Doc has ever seen the bottle.
And you pour that in. It's 2 shots of that to a half can of one of these over some ice, and you have yourself what we like to call the Rumosa. And it is, or in this case, using Doc Brown's really bad rum, it is a really bad day at the beach, which we love. So that's my drink of the night. So it's pretty fantastic. Did you get me another one?
I did. It's right here.
Oh God, I didn't
Man,
see
you
it.
have-
I've had too many of these already, and I've only had one, but I'm
I'm
excited to
starting
have
to get
another.
sunstroked at the beach.
I know it. That's this hat, and man, it's a good thing I have this. Can
I
you imagine
know,
if I
right?
didn't?
Huh?
It'd be crazy.
I know.
So campground rum for the win. Those are some happy campers. Yeah, they got the
They
best
are.
selection in Iowa. I don't whatever. We just drive out there. It's fine. It's literally a 15-minute drive from my house. It's fine. Let's see. Thanks. I'm closer to Coralville, so maybe there first. Absolutely. Keep the 151 away from the campfire. The truth. Definitely do
Is that
that.
Greg?
I love it. Oh, the liquor store owner. Yeah, you know, maybe we'll have some liquor store owners at some point. We've never had any liquor store
You
owners,
know,
but why not?
the bootleg and Birdzini's.
We could do something. We could probably do something like that.
Yeah.
What's black and really bad? Oh, that's a loaded question, Paul. Obviously, it's Doc Brown's really bad rum, and we're gonna leave it at that. Chris says, "Hey guys, I trust your rum tips 100%. And cornfield shenanigans. I'm sure you've got the best recommendations there, but I don't think Iowans were known for their hurricanes." Ah, Chris,
What?
I can see how you
Really?
might think that, but let
Yeah.
me change your mind for a second. The year was 2020,
It was.
and we
I
were
was
going
there.
through some crazy things in the world, right? But
We were, yeah.
one little known thing that people across America didn't realize is Iowa suffered its first hurricane. Google it. really happened. We have its own name for it when it hits us here in the Midwest, and it tore up buildings and rooftops. I'm sure
We
Greg
lost some branches.
Greg was very familiar because it targeted the area of Cedar Rapids.
Oh yeah. Greg got hit
Dramatically.
hard.
They got smoked, and they are
It was
still recovering.
very traumatic for Greg.
We are here 2 years later, and they are still recovering in some areas from their Midwest hurricane, which is called a derecho. So obviously, we are super well versed in what you need to know.
Very well versed.
Because one time in the middle of the Midwest, we had a Midwest hurricane. We are obviously the most qualified.
So
to talk
now
about
I
these
always
tips.
carry at least a 3/4 bottle of water with me everywhere I go.
At least.
Make sure that I have plenty of water
At
in case
least.
that happens again.
All of a sudden, you never know when one's going to pop up.
You never know.
You never know. I love it. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. So let's see. Yep. Yes, we got hit bad, lost power for days. Yeah, it was crazy. Rooftops were lost, buildings were crashed, power was out, flooding was
Hopes
happening.
and dreams were gone.
It was everything that you would expect a hurricane to be, and it was crazy. It was crazy. So it did happen. I remember we lost power here for not days, but we did. Actually, it hit on my anniversary. It was actually on my anniversary, so I can actually tell you
was it really
the date. You know, it was
like your wedding anniversary?
My wedding anniversary, because I know this because I cooked. I prepped a lasagna that I made for dinner, and I couldn't cook it because we had no power. So we ended up just going and having to figure something else out anyway. So that was fun. We'll get all that, but we had a great time. It was a great time bailing water.
That was a horrifying story. Oh my God. Are you okay?
Well, if you'll remember, Royer, we actually did have to do some things. I didn't want to get into it too far about my traumatic experience, but do you remember rushing over to our house during the derecho?
Oh God, yes.
Because our basement flooded.
Yes. I remember that.
It was crazy.
That was a fun day.
That was a fun day. We have crazy stuff happen here too. It's crazy. Microwave lasagna. No, it wasn't microwave lasagna. I made a delicious lasagna.
Go first. You're welcome.
Go first. I stand corrected. You've experienced more hurricanes than I have. See, we're super experts. Super experts.
My goodness.
That one time in 2020 when we thought the world was going to end, it really was ending for us over here. Because when Iowa gets hit with a hurricane, we did not sacrifice enough corn to the gods, is what we did wrong. Bush Light and ranch.
Take more.
Did not sacrifice enough. So that'll happen. So I'm gonna keep doing this here. Let us know what you guys are drinking tonight. Thank you for the thumbs ups and you guys joining us.
Mrs. Doc, what are you having this evening?
Hopefully you guys are being safe from the hurricane. We know that hit a category 1 here. Just to be real for a second, we hope everybody's being safe. We hope you guys are getting through it. We hope you're having a fun hurricane party and getting to experience some good times with some people, and that nothing too traumatic happens this go around, because we know the last one was not as nice.
That was tough. You know, I mean, we aren't trying to make too light of everything, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that are going through some shit right now. So we wish everybody well. We really do.
So thank you guys for hanging out with us. The thumbs up, letting more people know that we're here. We really appreciate it. Let's see what we got going on here. I do have a top 12 rums of rum and cokes by Forbes magazine. We're going to run through here in just a minute.
I want to hear this.
So Forbes magazine came up with a top 12 rums. Now, some of them I'm like, okay, I see the play. Some of them we haven't had, and some of them I'm like, what lazy writer just threw this one in here? Like, okay, good job. Yeah, I think you guys could already probably guess a couple of them that they threw in there that they're like, oh, gee, I wonder why that made the list. Probably because it's in every liquor store in the history of ever. So later in the year, me and Royer have talked about it to let you guys know we are going to be doing some better top videos. So
what? We are? I had no idea. This is news to me.
So we got a couple things coming up. I've made 3 choices without Royer's permission of videos that we're going to make. The first one is obviously the one we make every year, and that is the top 10 rums of this year to try that we had this year.
And the next year.
And you know, that's what we always do, right? The next one we're going to be making is a top 5 dessert rums that you guys absolutely need to try, because we want to throw some of our favorite dessert rums out there. It goes in a special category because this year we're not going to put the dessert rums in the top 10. What's up?
For like a dessert rum, we need to have like a main course.
A main course.
So are you going to provide said meal, like one of your smoked chicken meals or smoked turkey or smoked hams or something? This guy does an excellent job of smoking His. This sounds weird, but he smokes his meat.
I do smoke my meat, and I'm pretty darn proud of it.
I know it sounds weird.
So
I don't mean it in a weird way.
I will be making the Thanksgiving turkey. I'm sure we will be making a top 10 video or a top 5 video during that time. So
Okay.
yeah, the top 5
I just want to know if I'm going to get some food out of it.
that you guys need to try will be happening there. And then we are also going to be putting a top 5 or top 10. We're not sure, but we're going to make our own list of the top rums that you should have with a rum and coke.
Let's make it something weird.
Let's make it. Oh, should we do a
Like,
weird one?
like the top 7.
The top 7. I'm a game.
Break all the rules.
7 rums.
Done with the 5. Done with the 10.
The
We're doing
7
the top
best
7.
rums to have with a rum and coke. To have with coke.
You heard it here
Like,
first.
there it is. We're gonna do
There
7.
you go.
We're gonna find 7 rums that are the best ones to have with a rum and coke.
I don't know.
It sounds good to me. Why 7.5?
Oh,
Find a mini
this one
rum.
almost made it.
This one's almost a rum, but not quite. So I don't know. We could do something. So those are some videos that are going to be coming out. Let's hit some comments, and then I'll hit the top 12 Forbes list. We've got Bacardi Ocho. Phil's having a Bacardi Ocho with ginger beer. I really like it.
Very nice.
Love it. Carlos, welcome in. Glad that you're
is-
here. Mrs. Doc, a large glass filled with ice and freshly poured water. There you go.
Very
Mrs.
nice.
Doc, I love it. Got the dolphin on the rocks tonight. We always
Yep.
love a little dolphin on the rocks. Keeps you hydrated. We've got our dolphin without the rocks here. I think he made a spam lasagna. I may have. You never know. I make delicious lasagna. You guys wish you could eat this lasagna, but you know you can't.
I'm just gonna say shout out Hawaii on that one.
Can you cook a lasagna on a barbecue when the power goes out? So I can't because I actually use an electric smoker because I'm super modern.
What?
I'm a young kid.
Really?
I don't.
Oh my!
I don't cook.
God.
I don't cook without electricity anymore.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, mine's electric. So
Yours is electric.
it's an electric smoker.
What are we gonna do during hurricane season? Oh my!
We have
goodness.
to pre-cook the food ahead of time when the hurricane's coming. Right? What was that noise? What? That is terrifying.
I know, right?
This is
well,
why
that's how I feel.
It is a good thing this is a 21 and up channel because children would be terrified. Like, I don't know what that was. I apologize, folks. If you're having a hurricane, that is the second worst thing happening to you today. Got this noise happening from Royer. Let's see here. Realistically, I could use that hat here in Florida because we are getting a hurricane, right? You got Doc Brown from Really Bad Rum.
Doc, welcome.
Weathering the storm. We're going to see you
Riding
later.
the storm out.
Riding it. I bet Doc.
Right?
So legend has it, you know, that legend that I told back with Doc Brown's, he was pedaling across the ocean on his surfboard. He was moving across. Like, I've told this story, right?
I know.
And so he's probably out there riding the waves.
He is.
Like,
He's riding the storm
and
out.
you know the thing about Doc
Well,
that I like.
Ario-
Here's the thing I like about Doc Brown's Really Bad Rum, guys. This is the best part about him. He is not only one of the best. Hold on.
One of the
This is
best.
just one. Okay. He's not only one of the best rum producers that we have that we love drinking his rum, but
Yep.
let's talk about this for a second, guys. He's also one of the most humble because while
Oh,
he's
yeah.
out there riding waves, he never takes an Instagram photo and shows people because
Nope.
he doesn't want that pressure on other people.
No,
He doesn't want to put them in danger, so he does it
he does it on his
privately
own.
himself
Yeah,
out in the ocean. What a great guy. Always looking out for other people, and we really appreciate that about
we
Doc.
appreciate you, Doc.
Really amazing. I don't know that we need to know what he did with his meat. Well, you do now.
Sorry,
Chris. That's
sorry, Chris.
That's now open information.
Sorry.
How about 7 rums to have a soda water with so you can taste the rum? I mean, we could do sippers. We could do.
Yeah, we could do sippers.
Well, maybe we'll add another top 10 sippers. I think we're going to do some top
Again,
videos.
top 9, top
Top-
11.
top
We're
11.
we do things differently here.
Top 11 sipping rums you need to try. We're just going to try some weird numbers. I love it. I'm a closet wave rider. We know, Doc. We know. We appreciate your humbleness.
Yep,
With
you
all
sent
of
us
that.
videos.
It's amazing.
We know.
It's amazing. All right, so let's talk about the 12 best rums according to Forbes magazine
Not us.
to have with
I want to be
a
clear.
with a
not
Coke,
us.
a rum and Coke, right? So let me scroll through here. Number 10 on the list, we have Kahlua spiced rum. Now, this is a rum that I agree with. I think it's a very good rum and Coke.
It is.
I think Kahlua is a great company. They are a big company, but I think they do a very good job. They do have some things added, but that's okay because I think it's very delicious. I think it's very good with some sweetness of some pop. I agree with this one 100%.
I think it's a great
I'm
run.
moving this list away from you so you can't see it. So
Okay.
it's suspenseful to you as well. All right. The second one, you got any guesses on what number 9 on the list would be? What got rated above Kahlua?
It is so hard telling what Forbes thinks.
Captain Morgan Spiced Rum.
They actually even made the freaking list.
Our number 9 on the list. Obviously, Captain Morgan is the most well-known rum that people have out there. It's the big box rum.
All right.
Well, and this is where lazy writing comes in. They probably didn't even drink these rums. They probably just did a Google search themselves and put together some rums. But
the writer probably doesn't
Forbes
even
put
drink.
Captain Morgan on there. Maybe they did drink all the rums. You never know what Forbes does. They probably got a guy out there drinking these rums. He's like, this is the best, obviously. Number 8. Sorry, that was number 9. I'm jumping numbers.
Math is tough.
Math is tough. This is number 8. Number 8 on the top 10 rums to have with a rum and coke on their list, on Forbes magazine list, is the Kraken Black Spiced Rum. This is a rum that I think is good with a rum and coke. I don't know that it's a top 10er, but it is good. And I definitely think that you should try it sometime. So I can agree with it being a good rum. I don't know that us would agree that it's top 10, but good for them. Glad that you made Forbes list. Way to go.
No, I'm eager to see what like the top 5 are.
Oh, you're going to be amazed. You're going to be amazed
so
at
far,
the top 5. They're amazing.
I've really only agreed with one.
Yes, me too. That should be on the list so far, right? So we got number 7. Number 7 on the list is Flor de Cana's 4 expression. They're 4. The 4 is number 7 on the list that you should try, the Flor de Cana 4. And they're saying that's number 7 on their list. Now, this is one I'm not going to neither confirm nor deny. I think that it's a good rum. I like that it's Flor de Cana. I think that that's a better brand than 2 of the others. So I'm glad that it's here.
All right.
We'll give it to him. We'll give it to him.
They're actually getting at least some of the upper shelf brands.
We'll let them have it. We'll let you have it,
there.
Forbes.
Yeah.
Just drinking certified. You're welcome. That's the best certification you could ever have.
I really hope somebody from Forbes gets this.
I hope so too, because I'm wearing an umbrella hat.
I know,
this
right?
Is gonna be
and nothing says more official than an umbrella
We're
hat.
gonna look so serious on Forbes' conference table as I'm sitting in an umbrella hat telling them how stupid their list is. So anyway,
it said,
you're welcome,
you know what, Forbes? Why don't you
call us up? I'll come do a tour.
I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll leave it at
anyway,
that. I wasn't going to say it that
Number
night,
6.
Okay.
Number 6 on the list of top rum and cokes for you guys to try. I actually agree with this one being on the list for many different reasons. I don't know if
spit it out. What is it? For God's sake, man.
I don't know if it would be on my list, but I agree that it's on an overall list. All right. Smith & Cross. Smith & Cross making their number 6 on the list. I said that's respectable. You know, that's a rum. I think
it makes you feel like they're at least trying.
Yeah,
right?
you know, I think that
I mean, the reporter didn't just mail this.
It's a Jamaican rum. You got some tradition there. I like that on the list. So good for them. I think Smith & Cross. Now, this is where we get into some rums we've never had.
Wait. I've got a prediction.
What's up? Blackheart. It's not on the list.
So the top 2, I'm not sure what order they're going to be in.
Okay. You think the top 2 on Forbes' list?
On Forbes' list should be
those 2 rums.
These 2 rums right here.
You think so? For a rum and coke?
Yeah.
I think one of them belongs with a rum and coke. I think the other one belongs in a different cocktail.
Really?
I'll leave it up to your imagination which one I think.
Well, this is what I'm having as a rum and coke tonight.
I know you are, but I think that one might be too bold. There, I gave it away. You're welcome. All right.
This is too bold?
Let's talk for a second here.
What the?
Let's talk about number 5 on the list of top rums to have with a rum and coke, and that is a Saison Pale. I'll show you guys an image here of this one. It's a rum we have not had. This is what they've got on their
So we can't
imagery.
really attack it or defend it.
We can't attack or defend. Maybe it belongs there. Maybe it doesn't. It's a Francis Cognac region of distillers making this kind of craft. You know, I can see some of that coming in there. They, you know,
okay, cool.
It's one of those things, you know, so good for them. This is another one we have not had. All right. And I think it's a very fun name, though. This is a luxury rum.
Luxury rum.
Yes. And so this is the people that worked as importers for the Caribbean and sold it to drinking establishments in New Orleans. Okay. Coming into luxury rums.
Well, maybe I've had this one.
Jung and Wolf. So we got it here. They got some cool artwork going on. This is their number 4.
Let's see that.
on their list. Have you ever had this? I doubt it. You've never had it. Don't lie to the people. We know you've never had it. We know we have lots of rums to try here. Look at him sophisticatedly looking at it like, this bottle looks kind of familiar. I think that maybe
I saw it at the liquor store. It was probably too pricey for
maybe
me.
You did.
Probably too pricey
maybe
for me.
You didn't. Let's just be honest. You've never seen it before in your life. It's fine. All right.
I did drink a little bit while I was down there.
Number 3 on their top 10 rums to have with a rum and Coke. Here we go.
Okay.
A road to
Top
number
3.
1. Top 3.
Top 3.
Any guesses? Nope, too long. It is Royer's favorite rum brand.
Oh my God.
Bacardi is number 3 on their list.
It's not Bacardi Spiced, is it?
It's just Bacardi Gold, actually. Bacardi
Bacardi
Gold, which tells me the person writing this article does not know rum.
They
Are
don't know
you
squat
in
about...
college? Like, when university are you writing this article
Oh
from?
my God.
Number 3 on your top 10 rums.
Can we send them like a message?
I'm just
say,
like,
hey?
what are you writing? Like, don't get me wrong, guys. Bacardi's a staple, and Captain's a staple. I didn't say it should be in the top 10.
And you know, I enjoy Bacardi products, and there are some Captain products that I enjoy as well.
But this is their
So it's not a hate
number
thing.
3 of all rums to have with the rum
Bacardi
and Coke.
Gold?
Bacardi Gold. Fail. It's just a fail. Forbes, you messed up. You just did big brands. Don't do that. We don't need your patronizing.
They mailed in the article.
They just
mailed it in.
You know, it's one of those things. I don't know. But it gets weird. It gets weird because they also have some things that make me think they did try some rum. And wait till you see number 1. Because we've had number 1.
Yeah.
We've had number 1.
Okay. All right.
That's all I'm going to give away so far is
all
we have a review on the
Okay.
number 1.
Did we do the review this year?
No, we did not do the review this year. It is a former review. I believe it was last year, actually, 2021. So, number 2 on the list of top rum and Cokes that Forbes thinks you should try is the Gosling's Gold Seal. Now, we haven't had the Gold Seal.
I have actually had the Gold Seal.
You have had the Gold Seal.
I have had the Gold Seal.
Okay.
And that is actually pretty decent. But there again, it is another gold rum.
Yep.
And I don't know that that's really the best fitting rum for a rum and Coke.
You know,
in my opinion,
I've never had it.
Humble opinion.
And I've had the other Goslings. I've had, the Dark and Stormy and all that stuff.
Yep.
I thought it was an interesting take, but I mean, if it's in the top 10, I'm going to go with your word on it that it's a good, but it shouldn't be in the top 10.
It's a good rum. We actually had it. My wife and I enjoyed it on the way out to Bermuda one year, and it was actually very good. It was a very good rum. I enjoyed that better than the Black Seal.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know that it's necessarily like top 10 qualifier.
So
give me a clue on this top one.
This top one. Well, I already gave you a clue. We've reviewed it. It was last year. It was last year, and I will say it made our top 10.
It did, huh?
Yes, it was in the top 10 video. It made the top 10 video.
Is it back here right now?
It is in this bar.
What?
And it is in the video of the top 10 rums. I believe it is at the top 10 of 2021. I believe. I could be wrong. I could be corrected, but I believe it is there. And I'm going to pull it out. You got any quick guesses
Hang
before I pull
on.
I guarantee you, one, he's not going to guess which rum it is. Because I know he's not going to figure it out.
Better not be Blackheart.
And
I'm going to write them a letter.
I already told you Blackheart's not on this list.
Okay.
So Blackheart's not on the list. Thank goodness. But I will say this is a very powerful choice. And I will say.
Oh my God.
And I
seriously?
Yeah. So are we figuring it out yet? Was that enough of a word choice for you?
God.
Because here's the thing. I found a pattern with the Forbes list and whoever wrote this. They have 2 different types of rums that they're in love with. It's gold rum and Jamaican rum. And they got the big brands mixed in there. And they got spiced rum at number 10.
If this is true, this is actually a pretty good, cool move for this company.
It is.
Right?
Because
I don't know that they've ever had.
And I will say this rum is loved amongst bartenders in many different areas. However, if you watch our video.
If I'm correct, this has an abbreviation. Does this have an abbreviation?
I don't think so.
Oh, real? Okay, well then I'm wrong.
Okay. Are you ready? I'm going to debut it. The number one rum, Forbes magazine, thinks that you should try with a rum and coke. The best one. Ready? I'm going to pull it.
Oh, God, it's down there?
It's down here.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
The Funk. Number one. Listen, guys, this is why you should never take the advice of us or anyone else, because there's two things I'm going to tell you about this. The first one is this person likes Jamaican pot still rums and gold rums. They have a spice rum at number 10, and Captain worked in there some big brand stuff that just makes the list because they're big brands, whatever. But they like their Jamaican pot still. If you do not like Jamaican pot still, wait for our top rums to have with a rum and coke, and we will give you some good options across the board.
We will give.
We're going to give you some great options across the board. But this is a very powerful rum. Go watch our review.
I think.
And here's all I'm going to say. Here's all I'm going to say about it. We were not ready for this rum. Our palates were not ready for this rum when we had it. So be easy on us if you like this rum. We weren't ready for it. It was not where we should have been at the time. But we understand why people like it. But this is Forbes' number one rum. Is a Jamaican, straight Jamaican pot still rum.
I'm going to. So
you open this thing, you're going to smell it from across the room. Have fun with that rum. I'm going to have my really bad day at the beach.
So we're gonna in honor of this article.
In honor of the article, you have it. I'm not having it. I'm drinking really bad rum with my sweet Dole aged pineapple orange juice.
Some more pop over there.
Yeah, you need more pop?
I'm gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna need a case of your pop for your funk rum. So this is just one of those indicators. If you guys are reading articles and you're listening to our reviews, make sure you're listening to the keywords of the flavors and things we're picking up and know your palate. And if you guys
know what you enjoy,
and if you guys are interested in learning more about your palate, you can join our rum club. We'll get you some rum tasting sheets. We'll go through some stuff, and we're going to be setting up a thing to be able to go through kind of a journey of how we learned about rum to help encounter that too. We're going to be working on that as well. So
I mean, okay, so I want to. Because it's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while since we've had this, right?
It's a very long while.
Wow.
It's strong.
So this is
bold.
This is their number one pick
for the rum and coke. It's a 50%,
coke.
50%, 100 proof Jamaican pot still rum. Clear as day. There is no added colors or flavorings to this. Straight. Enjoy that. Yum. Yum.
Yeah.
How delicious is that?
You know,
it's just not our thing. And
so
you know what?
It's not.
And here's the thing.
It's just not.
This is where I disagree. And I'm going to tell you why I disagree. I think the Funk is a phenomenal rum for a sophisticated cocktail. Bartenders.
Let's face it. We're not that sophisticated.
Sophisticated. That tells you everything you need to know right there, right? So we are not really building these fancy cocktails. This is a rum built for a fancy cocktail. We are not doing that. A rum and coke is not really what you should be doing with this rum. No. This also tells me the person that wrote this article went with what is popular in the premium rum market. It makes me feel like they just Googled what's popular and put it in the article. I'd like to have a conversation with the person that wrote it because, quite frankly, I would like to get some of their insight as to why they picked it, and maybe I would understand better because I'm not saying they don't know what they're talking about.
I'll say that. I'll say that. I'll boldly say they have no
disagree
of what they're talking about.
I just disagree. So it is what it is. So let's catch up on some comments. We got some new people that jumped in here. Thank you for the thumbs ups as we go. Really appreciated that. If you guys were enjoying the top 10 rums Forbes thinks you should try. Let's see here. Where's Blackheart on the list? I love it. Not on the list.
You're right. It's exactly where it should be.
Diesel Gaming. I tried the Captain Morgan private stock and the Kraken, and I liked both of them. Good
there
for
you. Go.
You got to get into those rums. Good expansion rums. Good way to get out of the comfort.
Very good rums.
Get out of the comfort zone and try something different. Maybe Ford should consult with Just Drinking for the top 10 craft rums to mix with whatever. Agreed. They should. We're
100%.
Open. Forbes.
Call us.
My flip phone is ready for you to call at any given time. I'm ready to go. We're ready for you.
Don't watch this video. We're actually very serious.
Yes. They both should be talking about the Just Rum and the Really Bad Rum. They both should be on the list, but they're not well known enough for Forbes. I disagree. I think Forbes knows who they are. They're just they know what they're doing over there of just going with the more popular. because I know for a fact an Iowa rum has made Forbes magazine before in Modern Matriarch.
Yeah.
They have actually made Forbes magazine, and they got it right. Good for them for picking up a rum that deserves to be somewhere. And so they can get it right. It's just, it's hard.
And Modern
It's hard.
Matriarch is a very good rum.
It's the best rum of Iowa. I'm going out on a standpoint.
It is.
It's the best
I'll
rum
agree
company
with you.
in Iowa because
I'll
they
agree
only
with
make rum, and they make a lot of really great rum.
Yep.
The black bottle of rum should be poured on top of vanilla bean ice cream. You know what? It is very good on vanilla bean ice cream.
We've had that.
We've done that
several times.
very much. So I agree with that 100%.
Gone special just to pick up the vanilla bean ice cream.
So maybe the ghost encounter in New Orleans was holding a luxury bottle of rum, and that's where Roger saw the bottle. That makes more sense. That's probably what happened. That's probably accurate. Dark and stormy. That'll be what I finished the night with.
There.
Terry did, of course. Dark and stormy. That's what I'll finish the night with. But the OFTD version, I love it. The OFTD is very delicious. Love it. Tony's in the house. Good evening.
See
and he literally wrote Tony in the house. I love it. Way to go.
That's actually who I thought was going to take the top one. Was OFTD.
OFTD. You thought Plantation was going to make the top.
I thought
they got snubbed. Plantation didn't make the Forbes top 10 list. They got snubbed.
Seriously,
hard.
Plantation actually has some very good expressions
They
out
do.
there. And when you said bold, OFTD is what really came to mind.
Yes.
Right?
Let's see here. Really bad rum. The only rum that I feel should be used in a rum and coke is a very clean silver white rum. The funk is just a little too funky. And I would agree with Forbes. Just doesn't have a freaking clue. And you know what? I'm just saying, I don't know if they have a clue or not. I don't know if they just really like that funk
Do
flavor.
they have like interns writing this shit?
But like honestly,
Can I say that?
I agree with the clear rums. There can be some really good ones in a rum and coke, and it's just this is way funky. Like for most people, it
is called the funk,
and it's gonna hurt because people are gonna read this and they're gonna go buy it, and their palates aren't gonna be
oh,
ready. They're gonna be like, I don't like rum.
What is that?
Yeah,
what just happened?
They're gonna be like, I don't like rum, and it's not where you should start most of the time. Some people can, but most of the time, it's not where you should start. And I think there's a lot of rums to build up to. Right now, I'm getting into. Because here's the thing, I'm getting into like 10-1, some of that Jamaican style. I'm starting to get into it a little bit, but I'm not all the way over the bridge of funk.
Exactly. So to be honest, you're not really into the Jamaican rums as much, right? I'm a little bit more into the Jamaican rums, but this is just way too much.
Too much. It is.
Way
too
much. No.
Yeah. Let's see. Maybe they meant the powdered Coke. Can either confirm or deny this, Greg.
Can't attack it or defend
They did not specify. I can honestly say that. Really bad rum. Are you holding flip phones? I am because I'm cool. I've still got a flip phone. Look at this. Look at this. I'm ready for you. Call me on my flip phone. I'm ready to go. That's how I take business calls. Okay. Flip phone. I don't need internet. Straight up talking to people on my flip phone. I love it. Let's see here. I can text with this in my pocket. Let's see you do that with your touchscreen phone. The Forbes, let's see here. So Terry's saying the Forbes doesn't have a clue. Maybe they were paid to say the funk was number one. Maybe they were. Maybe they were.
Maybe
I don't know.
It's a paid thing.
And I have no idea. What I can honestly say is
pretty sad if that's what's going on.
What I've really gathered from this list is that the person who wrote it
uneducated
is
ignorant.
Okay. Whoa, hostile.
I'm just saying
hostile. Let me
ignorant
defend you.
is not hostile.
Let me defend you for a second.
Ignorant is not hostile. It
think,
just means they have no clue of what the hell they're talking about.
I think they've had a small experience with Jamaican pot still rums, and they combined that with the popularity of things like Bacardi, Kraken, Captain to fit into the list. I didn't have a couple of them.
I disagree. I think their boss told them, okay, you like the funk, that's fine. But you have to include Captain and Bacardi.
Right. Shots fired. I have no idea. Like I said, I would love to have a conversation with them to see how they came up with the list.
Call us.
I'm excited. Make sure you guys stay tuned.
If
later
anybody
this year,
knows this person, please call.
Later this
have
year,
them give us
I don't know how they're going to know it. I didn't have their name. It's on there somewhere, but I didn't read it.
Find their name.
Okay,
let's put it out there.
Hold on.
Let's have this person give us a call.
First of all,
we will have a serious conversation.
Hold on, because I am very straight about this. No hate mail.
Oh,
nothing.
Yeah. No hate mail.
Nothing being mean.
No.
Because I think this person. I'm grateful that they wrote the article.
I am too.
So let's not get crazy about it. Okay. Stop being rude, Royer. His name I'm guessing it's a him. It could be a her. It doesn't specify, but I'm if I got that wrong, I
Gender
apologize.
neutral.
Gender neutral. Duke Harton is the name. Duke Harton wrote this article. So
Okay.
that's what I'm going
Okay.
off of. Just
So shout out to Duke Harton.
I'm glad you put rum in the articles. I'm glad it's out there.
I'm glad it's in the news.
I just don't know that the list is 100%. We're going to be coming out with our own list later this year. Make sure you guys watch
if you
that.
want some advice, I'm just going to say this right now.
Really
if you want some advice on how to, maybe put a top 10 together, we could probably actually help you out.
Yes. And
share our opinions.
And we are
with you.
unbiased. We're really going off
because
a good
we aren't
spectrum.
paid by anybody.
Nobody
literally.
pays us.
Nobody
Nobody
pays
us.
We do this. Why do we do this again?
Why do we do this?
Yeah, why do we do this?
Well, we get to hang out with all these really great people
Yeah.
here. That's why. It's really amazing. We really started doing this just to keep track of the rums we were drinking. And now we do this with an umbrella hat and a cool Miami hat.
I know,
and
right?
We're just doing this. So,
speaking of that, question for everybody. I want to hear whoever's still here. So I'm thinking, we're going to Miami Rum Fest this
weekend.
This weekend. So this is what I consider to be my Miami hat. Okay. So check it out. Check it out. Right?
Yes, we see it.
Okay. So this is what I refer to as my beach going hat.
Is there a difference between the hats?
There is. It's the brim. It's all about the brim.
The brim is
it's
different.
all about the brim.
It's great. I love it.
You can wear that.
This is my beach hat. And
right?
my
So I want
Miami
to know
hat.
what everyone's opinion is. Which hat should I go with? My beach hat?
Can I just be honest?
No.
You look great in both.
Well, thank you.
You just look amazing. Oh, you don't want me to be honest? You look terrible. You should not wear either of those hats. I'm just saying.
So I'm just trying to figure out which hat should I take.
I know. So we're coming into the end of the night. Let me hit some comments here. Make sure you hit it. We got the Kraken for my palate. Hit me with chocolate up front, subtle touch of vanilla. Some of the alcohol taste on the back end, very smooth with little burn. And I think Kraken comes in that way for a lot of people. If it is too much burn for a lot of people, sometimes it is for people. You go with the black label and it's a little toned down, but I totally agree. Royer would agree with you. That's probably exactly what he tastes. I'm sure Forbes is very political with the major brands. I'm sure you're right, Doc. I probably agree with that. Next,
that's why I was really surprised about Modern Matriarch.
Modern Matriarch made Forbes list though. So next two on my list to try is Pirate XO Reserve and Sailor Jerry Navy Rum. Got to get them. It's good ones for the list. Glad that you're getting out there trying some unique products. Can you provide to Karen's email address so we might be able to educate him? I love it. No, Doc. No, we're not attacking anybody. This is a safe space. And we like to have fun. And if that's his top rums, we respect it. So be it. We're going to put out a list, and a lot of people are going to disagree with us too.
Yep,
but I do think our list will be a little more spread, not just literally gold spiced and Jamaican rums are literally like most of what. And there's like one or two white rums. So. Yeah. I mean, I think we're going to do a little better on our scale. So let's see here. Doc's out of here. We'll see you later. We'll see you this weekend, Doc. Looking forward to it.
We are absolutely looking forward to it.
So let me hit some housekeeping.
Mrs. Doc, I'm going to just say, Mrs. Doc, we'll keep an eye on him. He'll be just fine.
He'll be great. Royer's eye is going to be like... That's what he's going to look like the entire time. We're really looking forward to it. So here's the thing, guys. Let me hit some housekeeping with you guys. We are going to Miami Rum Fest this weekend.
Yeah, baby.
If you guys would like to keep up with the shenanigans we are up to this weekend, we are probably going to be
posting. There might be a few.
We're going to be posting some stuff on YouTube. We're going to be posting some stuff on Instagram. And we are going to be posting some stuff on TikTok. So if you guys are mostly in the story section. So if you guys are looking to keep up with the shenanigans that we are up to this weekend, those are the 3 places to follow us and just keep an eye on what we are up to. We are going to be having some fun with a lot of different rum brands. We're looking forward to it, as well as make sure you guys check the links below. We got the Rum Club. We got just Drinking After Hours, the Facebook group, the Instagram, the TikTok. It's all down below. If you're looking for these places to be following us, make sure you put it down there. And when we come across some brands that want to give some super secret news, the Patreon is the place to be. Even if you're in the lowest level, we're going to make sure that that's where we update and put that stuff first. So just letting you know ahead of time before we get at the festival that if you guys are looking to keep track of us, those are the places to be.
I'm just going to say right now, if you want to see all the shenanigans,
shenanigans,
you need to come down to Miami.
Go to Miami this weekend. Book a ticket, book a flight, forget work, get out of there, and meet us in Miami in 2 days or 3 days and Saturday, because we're going to be at the Miami Rum Fest Saturday and Sunday. We are literally going to be at both days, having a great time and keeping you guys posted the entire way. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Mrs. Doc is jealous. He gets to meet you in person and I don't. Mrs. Doc,
I know.
Honestly, it's really underwhelming that we're not going to get to meet you, and we're
I'm
forced,
really sad about
forced
that.
to meet Doc instead of you, which I mean,
So-
we'll take what we're given, I guess.
So Mrs. Doc, we're settling.
We're settling.
We're
really,
settling,
we're really
right?
settling.
So Mrs. Doc, you just need to talk to Doc, say, hey, we're going to Iowa.
right? Exactly.
We're gonna swing by the
going
bar.
to Iowa.
We're gonna swing by the
The
bar.
Iowa beaches,
Right?
in February.
Stop by and
January.
see us. Stop by and see us.
So great. Terry says all the bad stuff you can post on Patreon. I will say anything that I don't want to put out publicly will end up on the Patreon. So Royer better be on his best behavior because last time we went to Miami Rum Fest, Royer got himself into some trouble. So we'll see if Royer gets himself into some trouble again this year.
I did not.
You know,
Nope.
we'll see what we can. We'll see what
Didn't
we can come
happen.
into. So we're having.
There's
we're
no
having
record
fun.
of it.
I love it. So really glad you guys joined us tonight. Thank you so much. Next week will be the aftermath of Miami Rum Fest. So if you guys want to hear about the aftermath, some of the recap, make sure you come back next Wednesday. We're going to be here live again. We're really having some fun, doing some cool stuff. We're really appreciative that you guys allow us to do this. This is really cool.
We love you all.
We hope to meet some brands. Hope to bring some new stuff to the Rum Club after this. Hope to be able to expand a little bit. And so we're really grateful for this opportunity. We even got business cards made. We're super official. We got business cards made for the first time in our lives of doing this. So we're really excited. So thank you guys for allowing us to be able to do this. It's because of you that we've really been able to even get this far.
Otherwise, it'd just be really weird.
It was really weird. You watched those first videos, guys, in the garage where it was really weird. It was weird.
But we had fun.
But we had fun, and we're still having fun. We're having more fun than ever. And we just thank you guys so
Thanks
much
to you.
for this opportunity to be able to do this for you guys. So a huge shout out to you guys for being the backbone of everything we do here. The thumbs ups, the shares, the comments, just watching. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
That's everything to us. Thank you. So with
we love
that,
hanging out with you.
Royer, let's get him home safe.
Always drink responsibly. Never drink and drive, and no rums or harm during the making of this video.
Not at all. We'll see you next week, guys.
Take care.